but this topic is pretty easy to cover. So as you guys might know, many people, and I see a little problem. I see a little problem here, guys. I see a little problem here. It's like little kids. You have to educate them all the time. You have to tell them over and over and over again. I don't see cameras, guys. I see 2 or 3 people with cams on. If we don't have more than 90% of the Zoom call with the cam on, I'm not hosting the Zoom call, guys. It's a rule. It's a very, very important rule, guys. And I don't want to tell you every time we do this call. I want you to come on and know that. So I don't want to see the gray boxes. I want to see your beautiful faces, guys. Let's go. Let's go. So we are 24 on the call, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Currently 12 people with the cam on. It's not enough. Not enough. And believe me, guys, I closed the call. Believe me, I did that many times. My German team knows. I close calls if you guys don't. If you guys don't obey the rules that we have in the team, I don't care. It's not about me here, but it's about me teaching you guys the right business attitude. And without having a cam on, you will not build a business. No one will join your business with a gray box. No one will join Mr. Gray Box or Mrs. Gray Box. No one. No one will join you if you never have the cam on. No one will join you. No one will see you through emotions, and no one will know about your business, and they won't care about your business if you don't personalize your business, if you don't show your face, if you don't speak to the cam, if you don't do Instagram stories where you show your face, guys. It's so important. Believe me, guys, I'm not doing that to annoy you guys. I'm doing that because I know that you need it to become successful in what we do. Okay, there are so many companies. Why are the biggest companies out there? The largest companies out there. Why can you tell me the person and you know a face to this company? Name me one company that you guys all know and you know the CEO and you know the face. One of the largest companies out there. Name me one. Okay, 2. But I mean, like in general, very, very big companies out there, corporations. Name me some that you know, where you know the CEO, and then ask yourself, why are these the largest companies out there? Because they show their faces, because there's someone behind it. SpaceX, everyone knows Elon Musk. What is this? Everyone knows his name, even though he does not reside anymore. He's not with us anymore. Everyone knows him. Apple, right? So we have Apple as a company, we have SpaceX, we have Amazon, we all know the faces, right? So it's kind of weird that of the biggest and largest and most profitable corporations out there, we all know the faces. Maybe it has to do with that, right? So you're still on the Zoom call, not showing your face because you are sitting cozy at home and you don't want to show your face. Makes no sense, guys. As I said, I'm not saying that to annoy you guys. I'm teaching you because that's part of the business. It doesn't matter if you don't want to show up. Believe me, I don't want to show up today. I have a lot of shit to do. Right now, they are picking up over 20 boxes, right? Picking up 20 boxes to take them to Dubai. I'm very fucking tired. I was on tour since like 2.5, 3 weeks, basically traveling since 3 months. When you come home, sometimes you just want to be at home, but I don't have a home right now since I don't have anything in here. I don't even I'm sleeping on the floor with the mattress or whatever you call it on it. So I'm exhausted too. I'm tired. November was a crazy month, but still I'm here showing my face, giving you value. And I'm not telling you that because I need any confirmation from your side, but I'm telling you that that's business, right? It's not always beautiful. It's not always nice. It's not always what you want to do. And there are still too many people with cams off, guys. Still too many people with cams off. Out of 26, I only see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 cams. We need at least 20. 2 more. We have 18. We need 2 more before I start. We are 24 now. Very, very important, guys. Also, we will launch like a playbook in the new year. Maybe you saw it in my story. And in the playbook, we will have 10 rules for the community in Portuguese and in English and German for all the teams that we have. 10 very important rules, and one of the rules you can guess is that the camera's on, right? So that will be very, very important. We have to define these rules. So let me count one more time. Okay, we still need one person to turn the camera. Only one, and then we're 20. Oh, now we need 2 because someone joined. Tabia, if you can, I just saw you joining. If you can, turn your cam on so we can get started. You are the last one that, oh, perfect, nice. Even though she's in the train, what's up? Let's go. Okay, what's up, Trading People Revolution? Hope you guys are doing fine. I first of all, before I forget it, I wish you a Merry Christmas and a very nice time with your fam in the next couple of days. I already was so lost again regarding time and dates that I made a barber appointment at Christmas Eve because I didn't know the date. So I'm kind of confused with all these dates and stuff like that. But yeah, I definitely gonna have like a Christmas dinner with my family too. And yeah, I wish you all the best for that. And I want to tell you a little story before we get started with the important topic today, because I remember every Christmas when it's time to buy presents, right? Like I'm not good in buying presents. Like I don't have, like, I only have one present right now, and that's for my mom, but I don't have presents for anyone else right now. So I'm very bad when it comes to presents. And 3 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago, I always had that problem that at Christmas I was so broke that I never could buy anyone anything, right? I don't know if you ever had that, if you have that right now, that situation. I had that many times, right? Many Christmas times. Many Christmas, or let's say many Christmases, or many around that time when Christmas was on the door, right? I had no money to buy presents, and it made me like very sick, like I was very like fucked up with the situation. And every Christmas when I didn't have the money to buy any presents or whatever for the people that I love, my family, like presents they deserve, right? Sometimes everyone can afford a present, but I mean like a present that someone really deserves. Sometimes you buy someone a present, but they deserve a lot of more. But yeah, you also can't count it in value in terms of money, but sometimes it's what they want, right? And it's very expensive, you can't get it. And I swore to myself every time Christmas came across that this next Christmas I won't be broke. Okay, and then it happened again, and I told myself, okay, this next Christmas I'm not gonna be broke anymore. And then again, Christmas happened, and I'm like, this Christmas or next upcoming Christmas I'm not gonna be broke anymore. And I'm telling you that story because it took time, right? It took 3 or 4 Christmases until I really made it in terms of I could afford whatever I want to really buy them, right? Not looking at the money to get a present, but really to look at what I really want or what they really want, while not looking about the money. And I just want to let you know, if your Christmas this year falls a bit short regarding money, presents, or whatever, or also maybe family, health, whatever, don't forget that the TPR is here for you, and that the information and the community and everything we have, right, is here for you. So I know that this community means a lot for many people, and it means everything for me. That's why we also built this community. It's not only about making money. It's not only about not only about crypto, about trading, not only about getting rich and whatever. It's also about giving community. And I saw that so many times while traveling through the whole world, how the biggest impact of what we do is not the money, but is the community that we give other people, right? So I just want to tell you that little story and let you know that we got your back. So whatever you guys need regarding the community, whatever, regarding the future, we have that, and we're gonna think about that, and gonna focus on giving you a home, right? So not everyone is blessed as you might be. Maybe the person to the left or to the right is not as blessed in terms of money, not as blessed in terms of health or family or whatever. So I'm very proud of the TPR that I see that many times, right? I see that many times how they support each other, how members in here support team members regarding money, regarding community, regarding support, regarding health, real life help and stuff like that. So I just wanted to say thank you for that. And if that was a Christmas, another Christmas for you that you are counting, and you are broke, still broke, okay, or you are like very fucked up with the situation because you still don't have any money, you still have to turn around every dollar or euro or cent or whatever currency you are in or using to get Christmas present, and it makes you, I don't know, like when I could afford some of the presents, right, I was still not feeling good buying them because I knew it was what the money told me to buy, not what I wanted to buy, right? So even though if we have the money, I know it sucks, right? So I just wanted to let you know that it can be your last Christmas that you are broke in terms of money is choosing what you buy and not you are choosing what you want to buy for the family, for the people, right? And then you end up so busy, and that's the funny part of the story. Then you end up so busy that you can't buy presents anymore, even though you have a lot of money. And that's what happened to me. But yeah, that's a different story. Easy, guys. Let's come to the main topic today. And the main topic today is a 90-day run. I just told you guys about changing your life, right? I just thought about that's your last Christmas that you are broke. That's the last Christmas that your money decides what you buy for someone that you like love a lot, right? So to really change that, you will have to understand that you will have to go hard this year. And the best times, I will give you the best times to go hard in this business. Best time is November. I think everyone saw that, right? Many people that are here on the Zoom call joined on November, but many people hit rank, me including, in November, right? And in November, we did crazy amounts of volume, right? Crazy amounts of turnover. We hit records. We produced 3 presidentials in total, 5 new diamonds, I think 8 new or 7 new platinum ambassadors. So that's a 6-figure rank. And diamond is a multiple 6-figure rank. We have dozens of diamonds and platinum executives and globals and whatever, right? So it was a very crazy month. So November definitely is a crazy month. And then upcoming crazy months, a low month is December, right? December is a low month. I think we all can see that and feel that. We all have a lot to do, family, presents, whatever, right? I totally understand that. And then we have 3 upcoming major important, or maybe 4 upcoming very important months. Maybe it can also be 5, but normally it's 4. It's January, February, March, and April, right? These 4 months, basically January, February, March, are very crazy months, right? These are months where people, they want to change their lives, right? They set the new year goals, and they're kind of open for the first 2 days to change to change anything, and then it's done, and then they stop anyways again. But that's very important to take this time and take this mindset from people and to give them the business and help them with this opportunity, with this business, right? So these are very important months out of the year. As I said, November, January, February, March, April, May. And then normally like these, yeah, I would say from January to May is crazy. And then November is very crazy. Then we have the summer times, they are a bit lower. Depends, sometimes it's different. And then you have like Christmas and December, which is also basically low, right? So a lot of people want to join. Maybe you are confronted right now with a lot of people that want to join your team and your business, but they all say, yeah, after Christmas. That's because no one has time right now. So when it comes to the new year, and that's why we are doing this call, and you are kind of the people that get the information before it's even official. So you can definitely share that with your team, and you should share with your team, but it's not everything is fixed right now. So I see Portuguese leaders on this call. I see Portuguese team members on the call. I see people from the German team and the German leaders. And in general, I appreciate a lot that we have all the leaders on this call from different countries. So big shout outs to your own leaders, guys, that they are on this Zoom call. But we will talk about the 90-day run that is not 100% fixed yet. It will take place 100%. There will still be some updates on how the 90-day run will be made, right? And I will explain in a second what a 90-day run is, because I think a lot of people don't know what it is. But as I said, you are the first ones to know it, and we will launch it on Sunday for the German team. So on Sunday, it's 100% fixed. Maybe by tomorrow, it's already fixed. But what is fixed for now, and what is a 90-day run? First of all, a 90-day run is the time where you focus on this business so much and you put everything aside, negative energy, you put focus aside from other, you take focus from other things, right? And everything that you need to survive, you do. And the rest you put on low mode, on low focus mode, and on low time mode, and you put everything into this business. And you do this for 3 months. That's why it's 90 days, right? So Many people don't know that in 90 days you can change your life. You can, I saw it so many times. You can change your life in 90 days, in only 90 days, right? So the last 90 days for me, so they were life-changing, right? The last 90 days for me were life-changing. Okay, I gave up my flat in Germany. I'm moving to Dubai. I invested a lot of money to do that. I hit presidential. A lot of other stuff in my personal life, just in general, right? And I launched a big new team, which in Portugal, which was one of my biggest goals in life, to have a Portuguese team, and spend like 2.5 beautiful weeks with them, or basically, yeah, 2.5 beautiful weeks with them, and traveled through Portugal and did events and meetings. And that's all what happened the last 3 months, the last 90 days. So definitely changed my life, right? But was it only the 90 days, or was it also the work before? Definitely also the work before. But the 90 days, or 90 days in general, in 90 days, you can change a lot. Okay, as I said, you can change your whole life. If you focus on eating good 90 days, you will see the first results and feel better, right? If you focus on going to the gym for 90 days straight, I don't say every day, but if you do it consistently every second day for 90 days, right, then you will see the first results. If you stop smoking for 90 days, right, you will see and breathe and taste different. It's different, right? So 90 days is a magic number. 21 days is what we need to build up a new habit, right? Or to lose one, but 90 days is what you need to change your lifestyle. So when I took network marketing very serious for the first time, because many of you know I'm 6 years into the industry now. 4 years ago, I really took the decision. And when I really took the decision to make this my main income source, right? After 3 months, I hit in the old company, okay, I held a rank where you made about $1,000 to $1,200, right? So that was enough for me to survive. So in 90 days, I hit full-time income, okay, the same income that I made while working a job with network marketing in only 3 months, right? In 90 days. 90 days where you say you see a difference. So this is a 90-day business. So what you do today, you will see in 90 days. But what you won't do today, you will also see in 90 days. So many people ask me, hey, why is nothing happening in my business? That's because in 90 days before, you didn't do anything, right? You are getting paid now what happened 90 days ago. That's what we say in network marketing. So from now, to whatever you do now, in 90 days, you will get a ticket for it, right? And it depends if it's auto check. It depends if it will be a good or bad one. Depends on your action, right? So it's a 90-day business. So if you want to change your life in 90 days, if you want to change your business in 90 days, if you want to redirect your whole life, right? And I see that so many times with this business and in network marketing, then this 90-day run is what you will need. So 90-day run, as I said, 100% focus. You only do what you need to do to survive, right? What do we need to do to survive? We need to sleep, we need to eat, we need to breathe, right? And that's basically it. Eat and drink water, right? Okay, that's it. 4 things. The rest, whatever else you need. And many people start to laugh now, think like, okay, that's a joke, I'm not doing that or whatever. But yeah, that's also why your life will never be different, right? That's why your life will always be average. Because you don't, and you never took 90 days, or even if you only do it 20 days, or only 30 days, or only 40 days, right? My first 90-day run, we quit it after 14 days because we were done, like very done, you know, like done. I know people like Daniel Fire. He's like an international big networker in a company, in a product company. He did a run, a 90-day run, right? He did it 50 days. And in his book, he said after that, he was so tired and done that he had to quit, but that's not true. He went to hospital, right? Like not a lot of people know that, but after 50 days, he went to hospital. Okay, after like he planned to do a 90-day run, after 50 days, he went to hospital. But in these 50 days, he hit an income of $100,000 in this month, and he did 3 rank ups. 3 rank ups in 50 days, hit $100,000 income this month. Right? In the second month he started, and then he went to hospital. But he said that 90% of his position today, and that's so crucial to understand. So please listen to this. So if you understand that, you understand why it's so important. He said that 90% of his success today, that the money, like he gets a lot of money right now, over 300,000, 400, 500,000 with his wife together, Stefania, monthly. he said 90% of his business today and what he get paid and where he is in life is because of this 90-day run a couple of years ago, right? So that's what I said about 90 days that changed the whole course of your life. So many networkers, or the best networkers that exist out there, they always will tell you one story, and that's a 90-day story. They will tell you about a story where they focused so much in this business and building this business that it changed everything in their life, right? It basically changed everything. Like, when I mean everything, right? Not only money, but the next generation, right? They were so, like, maybe you joined this business, right? And what we always do as humans, we compare ourselves to others. And maybe you were comparing yourself to someone, and the last couple of weeks, this person took off and you lost the person by so far that this person hit so many ranks, or hit a rank up, or made more, like had more success than you, and you ask yourself why. And that's basically just because this person focused more, this person invested more into this business. So a 90-day run is here. And don't get me wrong, but when it comes to the 90-day run, the 90-day run is not for someone that is like, oh yeah, maybe I should focus a bit more into the business, and I'm just doing, okay, I'm just doing. No, I don't want, excuse my English, but I don't want fucking pussies on this 90-day run, right? I don't want people. I don't want people that like, oh, I'm gonna do that maybe 1 or 2 weeks. I'm gonna try it out. Oh, it's cool. I'm just, no. A 90-day run is like a fucking marathon. It's really for the hardcore people. It's really for someone that is either so fucked up with his current situation that she or he has to change right now. And you needed this. You needed to hear this because you had another miserable, fucked up year, 2021, and you don't want to have that in 2022. Then welcome to the 90-day run, right? Or you are so fucking broke that you don't know how to live the first days in 2022. Welcome to the 90 days run. It doesn't matter if you want it or not, you have to. Because if you can't pay bills, if you don't have enough money right now to pay the next auto-ship, then you are forced to do the 90-day run, right? Then if you are someone that is finally sick and tired of being sick and tired, right? And finally wants to see results, and finally wants to do and be successful, then welcome to the 90-day run, right? So these are the people that we need here. Also, what is very important is you need to understand and obey rules, right? I don't do rules. The TPR, we don't create rules, okay, to manage you. We don't create rules to get on your nerves. We don't create rules to make your life harder, right? That's not like in school. We don't want to fuck you up. It's not because of that, right? We create these rules because we saw that these rules, if you obey them, you will have more success in this business, like having the camera, like being on time, right? Like having a professional look, like having a good light, whatever, right? So all these things that you will find in the New Year's playbook, right? And that's what is about to come. That's so important because these are things that set people apart in years, right? In light years, I would say. It's a big difference. So 90-day run are for these people that really want to go all in. All in is, I mean, like burning all the bridges, right? So you had Cynthia on this call last week, and it was a crazy call, right? It was so crazy that I was getting dressed and I forgot to put my t-shirt on, and I went in front of the computer from a friend of mine in Portugal to just watch the call, and I forgot that I have no t-shirt on. But it was crazy, right? It was crazy what she did. So she had a very nice call. And Cynthia, for example, someone, okay, that is burning bridges after bridges. What do I mean by that? She's burning opportunities and she's throwing them away. So the only thing where she can or has to become successful is this business, right? So maybe you have options, right? Many of you guys have options. You may not feel to do the 90-day run because you have a job that pays you good money, okay? Maybe you are sitting right now on the Zoom call and you're like, oh yeah, but I don't want to become uncomfortable. I make good money, and 90-day run, that sounds like I'm stressing. No, I'm not doing that. No. Okay. Then I understand that. If I know it's hard to continue to build this business and be like 100% motivated and push very hard when you are financially free, right? So I started this business because of money, and money made me run like crazy. Like some of you guys will do a 90-day run, become successful, and be happy. Like my 90-day run started 4 years ago. And I'm not kidding, right? I'm not kidding. My first 2 years was a 90-day run. And I'm not kidding. I'm not telling you to flex. It's true, right? My first 2 years, I ran so crazy hard. I didn't have anything, right? I had a desk and that's it. Like I'm sitting, it's crazy. Like I'm sitting here, like as I started 4 years ago, right? No car, nothing, just a desk and a computer. And I worked this business 16 hours. Like right now, I'm missing my sofa and my TV to watch some Netflix before I go to sleep. And I just remember 4 years ago, I had no TV, no Netflix, no sofa. I had one, but I never sat on the fucking sofa, right? Because I was so focused on this business, 12, 14, 16 hours a day and building that I had no time and I didn't need any TV, right? I didn't need that. I had no need for it. So it's kind of funny how it changes. And then there will come a time where you are financially free, where you are set up very good, right? And the crazy thing is that you will have to find another motivation. For me, the motivation now is the community. You know that, right? But I'm still here and I'm still running because you always have different whys and motivations and whatever you want to prove. Okay, your pride, ego, whatever, right? So you guys, most of you guys know why I'm doing it, but that's just what like humans are, right? So you have to find, and that's why I'm telling you that it doesn't matter where you are right now, because some people are part of this business not because they are broke, right? Because they want the community. I know people that have a lot of money, right? They have good jobs, they make a lot of money. It's not only about money, but it's 90-day run is also about proving yourself. And that's the only thing in life, right? I compare myself to other people. Everyone does, right? But I know that at the end of the day, it's me against me, right? A true man, a true woman knows that at the end of the day, it's not you versus anyone. It's not you versus the ranks. It's not you versus iGenius. It's you versus you, right? By mastering the craft, by becoming a good trader, becoming a good networker, becoming whatever in life, you know, you have to master and to become the person, right? That watches or looks into the mirror and then you fight against your own reflection, right? So that's basically what it is about life. It's you versus you every day. So a 90-day run will give you a lot of knowledge about yourself, right? And will teach you a lot about how your mind works, because the mind is very easy in terms of our mind runs at 40% every time, not more, right? Your mind right now, my body, my mind right now, your daily life, right? Your daily gym sessions, whatever, mostly run at about 40% of what you are able to do on only 40%. Right? Just understand that 40%, like what you are doing right now, is defined by 40% of the power that you have as a human. Only 40%. So if you are successful right now, congratulations, because you only used 40% to be there. Most of you, or most people out there, are average, right? Why? Because they give the average power. If you give a bit above average power, like in terms of focus, in terms of investment, in terms of money, in terms of time, right? That's what you can give and value, right? They will earn a little bit more money. They will be better set up in life, right? But if you put in a significant more focus, time, effort, value, whatever, okay, you will be set apart so far from other people that they, at the end of the day, will ask themselves, how did you do it? And that's just basic stuff, right? It's basic that if we run on 40% of the capacity that we have, then let's focus on running on 80, on 60, on 70% for 90 days, and you will be in a different position. If you really take this 90-day, and I want you guys to understand it, 3 months, right? I want you guys to understand that if you take the 90-day run serious, I mean like dead serious, and you don't run on 40%, you run on 60%, right? You drink 5 coffees a day, you drink Red Bulls, you sleep 4 hours, 6 hours max, right? You don't go to the gym, you look like shit, right? Because you don't have time, you don't have shower, you don't shower. I understand that because I went through it, right? But it will, these 90 days can and will, if you take it serious, I can promise you, will determine the rest of your life and impact it either positively or negatively. Negatively, if in terms of if you don't do it, you are like, okay, it's just me again, not being accountable to myself, not doing what I wanted to do, and it sounds too hard for me, and I'm a little pussy and I don't want to do it, right? Second thing, what can happen is that you really push hard, and maybe you don't do the 90 days. Maybe you are so fucked up after 20, 30 days, right? My first 90-day run, I quit it after 14, 15, I don't know, 2 weeks, right? Because our goals were so fucking crazy that we only hit it 2 times, so 2 weeks, and then it was done. Okay, but as I said, if you really understand what this can do for you, you can be on a different, like on a very different level, in your life if you push through hardcore, because it's your mindset, it's your experience, it's what the fight, you versus you, right? The fight of, why am I doing this? And that's what a 90-day run actually is. A 90-day run is a manifestation or a clarification of what you want, right? Because you do the first day, easy. You do the second day, easy. You do the third day, easy. You do day number 4, and after 4 days sleeping only 6 hours, 4 hours, you will start to notice it, right? So 5th day, if you want to wake up, then you lie in bed and you're so crazy tired, and then there comes this question. And in life, it's always about the little questions. And the little question will be, why the fuck am I doing that? Why am I doing that? Like, what the fuck is wrong? Okay, your whole body, your whole mind will trick you and ask you simple questions. And if you don't have the answer to this question, you will obey and you will lose. And that's how life works. But if you know the answer, why you are doing this, then you will wake the fuck up. It doesn't matter how tired you are, and you will do it. It's because of the pride. It's because I need money. It's because I need to change my family's life. It's because I need to change my life. It's because I want to have a legacy. It's because of whatever, right? Whatever your why is. If you have a big enough why, you can answer this question, you will continue to do it, right? Because understand, after 4 days, 5 days, 6 days of sleeping 4 to 6 hours, you will have a day where your whole body and your mind tells you sleep. Okay, it will literally tell you sleep, motherfucker, or I'm blocking everything, right? It's you versus you all the time. So now if you don't have a big enough why, right, your body will shut down. It will not exceed 40%. Okay, but if you want to go 50, 60, 70, 80, or 100%, once in your life, only once, then this 90-day run, and as I said, like, you're not getting a cookie for that, right? I'm not handing you a cookie for being like part of the 90-day run. I know that in fact, if you do it, right, and if you really give 100% once in your life, and if it's only for 1 week, you are very special, right? You're very special, because most people die without ever having, like, they never gave 100%. Do you know how many people die every day? They never gave 100%. Never. They never gave 100% for what they love. They never gave 100% to change their lives. They never gave 100% for their dreams. They never gave 100% for anything. I don't want to, I don't know. It doesn't matter how much money I have or not. It just doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter in which situation you are in life. But I want to say once that I gave 100% in life for what I want to be, or what I love, or for who I love, or for the business, or whatever. And I say it all the time. I would die for this business, right? I would 100%. I'm fucking scared. Like, it's better now, but I got like very, very, very big problems regarding flying airplanes, because I had like a bad experience when I flew back from Latvia. And I'm still like for some of you might sound like kind of stupid, like, oh, he's scared of flying, blah, blah. But you know how hard the mind sometimes is, and tricks you, right? When it's some about fear, about what you don't like in life, or about anxiety, whatever. And I'm fucking scared of flying. It's so much better now. But the first couple of months after that happening in April or May, I was fucking scared of flying. But I just did it anyways, right? Because I'm in that mood that it doesn't matter how much it stresses me. It doesn't matter how much I hate it. I love it and I hate it. But I just did it because I knew that I would die for this business, right? And that's my 100%. I know that, I swear, I would die for this business, right? And if you don't believe me, it's okay, but I have to know it for myself, right? And I know it, and that's what I'm very proud of. I'm very proud of, because at the end of the day, it's me versus me. It's me versus the mirror, and I can't lie to myself. And I know I would die for this business. So that's my 100%, and I can tell you it's beautiful to have that. And very, very important for a man to have that, right? I think for women, it's also important, don't get me wrong, but for men, that's a crucial thing for them to live as a true man, is that they need something they would die for. And normally back then, at the times, it was the family, right? They protected the family, they fed the family. But our world is whole upside down, and whatever's happening out there, so it changed a bit. It's still like that, but it also changed a lot. What I want to say with that is that every one of you guys need And I don't want to say it has to be TPR. I don't want to say it has to be this business, right? Not everyone is crazy, like as crazy as me. Some of you guys are here because you want to change your life a bit, because you want to make an extra income, you want to make a few $100s, you want to learn a skill set, right? And I'm 100% conform with that. It's no problem, right? I'm not pushing you. I'm just telling you, if you are as crazy as me and the other leaders, right? And that's why the results speak for them. You have to accept and understand that this has to be your focus for the next 90 days, right? So let's come to the definition of a 90 days, or what is the goals, what are the targets, how it's going to happen, and then we are done for the day. And hopefully I could inspire you a bit, right, to understand what a 90-day run is, and you have enough time to think about if you are, or if you're willing to be part of the 90-day run, right? I don't know if you just invite yourself to be part of the 90-day run, or if your upline has to invite you. I still don't know, but I think either your upline will invite you, right, by some important specs or some important definitions that you have to hit to be part of the 90-day run, or you can apply or basically join. And as I said, but it's no bullshit, right? I don't want people on the 90-day group, and that's number one. We will have a separate group, so we will have one group, Telegram group, only for the international team, everyone that speaks English. I still don't know. Maybe we'll have one for Portugal. We will have one for the English-speaking market, Australia, Latvia, whatever. And we have another one for the German team, right? So at the end of the day, we have 2 or 3 different groups. And in these groups, we have all the people that committed to run for 90 days. Rule number one in this group is that you have to post every action. What do I mean by posting every action? You have to post and send a picture into the group, every meeting you do, every Zoom call you do, everything you do. As soon as you show the presentation to someone, you screenshotted it, you make a photo, and you post it into group. That's rule number one. Rule number two is that you at least, and that's the minimum, right? That's the bare minimum, at least 2 a day. That means you have to show the compensation products minimum 2 to 2 people a day, minimum. Okay, I know people that do this in 4 months. I know people that do this in 2 months. I know people, like, sometimes people message me and they're like, hey, I don't have success. And then I ask them, how many people do you show the compensation plan and products? And they say 1 to 2. And I say, when? And they say like 4 weeks. Like, bro, what the fuck are you even doing in this business, bro? Quit and get a job at McDonald's, because this will make no sense. If you think you're working hard, showing 1 to 2 people in a month the business, or even in a week, it won't work, right? It just won't work. I don't know, like, it's just bullshit, right? I'm not here to bullshit you guys. I'm not here to give you guys an impression of that what we do is easy. No. Okay, if you want to play it low, then it is easy, right? It's easy to be part of the community, jump on some calls, get the information, be inspired, go to sleep, and do the same shit tomorrow again, right? I understand that. But if you really want to change it, then you have to understand and focus on that and obey by these rules. Why? Not because we want to fuck you up, but that's the bare minimum, right? It's just what it is. If you do 2 a day, the minimum of that is that you have 4 people a month join, right? That's the minimum. So if you have 4 people a month joining, that means every week 1 person. And if you do it for 2, 3, 4, 5 years, right, you are set. That's it. And that's what I did the last 4 years. I sponsored on an average 4 people a month, right? Because I focused on showing 2 people a day compensation plan product, 2 a day. That's it. You don't go to sleep before you do it 2 a day. Now, the bigger problem is that you don't that you don't hold yourself accountable. And that's rule number 3, 100% focus, block out every distraction, and hold yourself accountable, right? Again, rule number 3 is 100% focus, block out every distraction, and hold yourself accountable. Most of you guys, you don't hold yourself accountable. Like most of you, if I would ask you right now, how many people did you show compensation product last week? Most of you, 90% of you wouldn't be able to tell, because you don't know, right? You don't know. So if you don't know the numbers, how are you going to run a business? How can I go to McDonald's and ask them, how many burgers did you sold yesterday? And they will tell you. If I ask them, how many did you sold 2 years ago on Christmas Eve, in between 6 p.m. and 9 p.m., they can tell me the exact number of how many hamburgers they sold, right? Because it's a fucking business. And it's a very, very big business. That's why they make a lot of money, right? Because it's a business. And we fuckers, we don't even know How many people you showed the compensation product last week, even though that's the most important thing that we need to do in this business. So holding yourself accountable means that you check mark when you did 2 presentations a day. You write it down, you put it in your book, you whatever, it doesn't matter. I write everything down, right? I put it, my book of gratitude that I open every morning, right? And I always, so for example, to this morning, I did for yesterday, right? So this morning I went into yesterday and I said, okay, 1, 2, 3 people I showed the compensation plan product, check, right? So when I wake up tomorrow, I'm gonna do my book of gratitude, right? I'm gonna write down my goals, I'm gonna be grateful, and then I will check what I did today, right? And I will write down how many people I showed compensation plan product. That means holding someone accountable, right? And very, very, very big news if you didn't know that. But the people that I personally hold accountable every week are the most successful people in this business. And let me tell you, and I know it, that the leaders that are on the Zoom call and the people they hold accountable once a week at least, they are the most successful people in their business, right? Because people that have and are accountable, right? They are accountable to themselves, right? It's not always you have to have someone that tells you what to do and to be accountable. No, it's you versus you, right? No one will pay you bills at the end of the day. No one will pay your bills here. No one, right? Not your mom, not your parents, not me, not the TPR, no one. It's just you, right? Not the haters, not the people that love you. At the end of the day, it's you versus you, right? So if you can't hold yourself accountable, then you will never have a big business, right? You will never have a business that makes you thousands, hundred thousands, 10,000s, or millions a month if you don't hold yourself accountable, right? So one thing you always have to know is your numbers. You will always have to know how much qualified enrollment volume do you have in the back office. Okay, I can tell you, easy. You will have to know how much total enrollment volume. You will have to know how many people you signed up in total. You will have to know how many people did you show compensation product last week. And you will have to know where your people are situated, where your people are placed, who are your biggest significant lines, right? You need to know your turnover. You need to know how many IPAs you have in your team, how many diamonds, right? How many different ranks. Every month I check how many platinum executive we created, right? Last month was more than 22. The months before it was more than 14, or it was 14 and 22, right? Why do I say more? Because maybe sometimes I miss someone or whatever, but I know the numbers, right? I know them because let's be honest, if you really focus on this business, you automatically know the numbers. But if you don't, and you're just bullshitting, you don't know your numbers. So it's easy for me to understand if someone takes his business serious by asking the numbers. By the person telling me the numbers, I know that they take the business serious. And it doesn't matter if you're a numbers guy or not. But did you ever did you ever spend time, or have you ever observed a group of people, or maybe 2 people talking about a specific topic? And it's so cringe, you don't understand shit what they're talking about, right? So for example, nerd talks, right? They talk about the metaverse, they talk about NFTs, they talk about cryptos. Maybe you watch someone learning trading with us, and at the beginning you were like, what the fuck are they saying? Like, these are so crazy nerds. Like, what are they talking about support and resistance and buying zones and whatever stuff, right? Or maybe video games. Right? Maybe you have spent time with someone that speaks about video games with someone else, and you're like, what the fuck are they talking about, right? They are just obsessed with it, right? They know everything about it. They know that they have their own language. They have their own fucking language for the game, for whatever they are focused, because they consume it, they do it every day. Okay? And that's just easy. If I talk with someone about the game and I see that they know a lot about it, right? They have a lot of vocabulary regarding the game, regarding the skill, and by game, I don't just mean computer games, I mean the game, okay? Crypto, NFT, investing, trading. I can talk to someone that says he's a good trader, and just by me talking and asking some questions, I know that he's a good trader or not. Can someone confirm that is a good trader? Someone in here that is a very good trader, can someone confirm that if you talk to someone and you ask them a couple of wide questions, you can see if they are a good trader or not? You can, right? Can someone confirm that if you are a doctor, can someone confirm that you have any skill or whatever in life you do, and if you talk to someone else and you ask them a couple of simple questions and they can't answer them, you know, either they know what they do or they don't know what they do, right? We all can do this. So if I ask you about basic, most important numbers in your business, you can't tell me, it just reflects that you are shit in the business, right? That you don't focus on it. If I ask a doctor, right, about whatever, who he or she operated and what kind of, whatever the person had, like what kind of issues, the doctor can tell me, right? They remember that because it's so consuming, it's time consuming. They have to focus, right? They have to be part of it to operate this person, right? I'm speaking like I'm a doctor myself. I'm not, but I know someone that taught me about that and told me about that. But basically, it just means that if you don't know your numbers, and I think I talked about it a lot, and we have done anyways 52 minutes. So I wanted to do a bit shorter by it, but I feel you guys need the stories and explanation around it to understand what it really is. So if you don't know your numbers, it doesn't make sense, right? So number one is post every action. Number two is 2 a day. Show people two people a day the compensation plan and products. I always say 2 a day keeps the 9 to 5 away, right? 2 a day keeps the 9 to 5 away. That's just true. If you show the compensation plan and product to 2 people a day, it keeps the 9 to 5 away. It will make sure that you won't have to work anymore in your life, right? A job, not work. We all have to work, but not a job. Number 3 is 100% focus. Block out every distraction and hold yourself accountable. Okay, and I can give you one big advice, and that's the last thing I want to talk about, and all the other updates, okay, you guys will get them, right? All the updates, how the 90-day run, everything. Like, you don't have to run to your upline now. You don't have to send me a message. You don't have to go into your group and ask questions. There is no question about the 90-day run right now, right? You will get the information, okay? No questions, you will get it, right? That's number one. The number two, what I wanted to talk about at last is a big advice. Get an accountability buddy. Okay, get someone in the organization. Okay, maybe Yola, for example, goes together with Marta. Okay, Shannon goes together with I don't know, Mario, just for example, right? So get someone that you become friends with and is your buddy. Okay, someone that you talk to every day once a day, 5 minutes, and you hold yourselves accountable, right? Shannon asked Mario, hey, brother, how many people did you show the conversation plan and products? He says 1, and Shannon's like, okay, we need 2, right? And Mario's like, how many did you do, Shannon? Shannon said, I did 3, right? Mario says, whoa, crazy, congrats, let's do it, right? And next day, Mario calls Shannon, and Shannon did only 0, right? No one. And Mario did 5, and he's like, let's go. And Shannon's like, fuck, I did 0, I don't know what's happening. I having problem with that. And Mario's hell, that's an accountability buddy, right? I think you guys understand. Get someone. If you can't hold yourself accountable, get someone that helps you to hold yourself accountable, and you can hold them accountable, right? It's sometimes very important to push yourself, right? Sometimes we are down and we need someone to call us and like, let's go, motherfucker, let's run it. That's your why. I know it. Share the whys, right? We all have bad times. We all are unmotivated sometimes, right? I also don't wake up every morning. For me, basically, it's very hard to wake up in the morning, but I also don't wake up every morning and do 20 sit-ups, right? And drink like 5 eggs, and then I go to the gym, and then I come back, and then I build a business and sign up 5,000 new volume, right? That's not how it works, right? That's how it works on Instagram and all these motivational fucked up YouTube videos that are not even true, but yeah, right? That's not life, right? So don't think it's like that every day. No, it's not. But how you get through that and how you still can be very successful, right? And have a beautiful life inside of this business. And one big advice by that is having an accountability buddy, is having someone that is helping you, right? And you guys know that for me, it's very important to always speak the truth. So I don't give you this bullshit view of business that everything is beautiful and it will only go up and you will always make money and everything is easy. No, it's not, right? So I'm not a big fan of that. That's why sometimes I hate on that kind of stuff, but you may already know. But yeah, I think that's very important for you guys to know. Get your accountability buddy, prepare yourself for the 90-day run. Ask yourself simple questions. Ask yourself the question, after 10 days of only sleeping 4 hours, working my 9 to 5 job, feeding my family, still working hardcore on this business, and if the question comes in the morning, Saturday morning, and the question comes, why am I doing this? And you don't have an answer for that, then don't join the 90-day run, right? It won't help, right? you have to have simple answers for simple questions, because your mind will always ask you, right? Some of you guys know, you went to the gym, right? You pushed very hard, and then there comes these little questions. Why am I doing this? Why I'm just not going home? Like, I had one of these days today, right? I was in the gym. I was very, very tired, right? I was running on low energy and didn't eat a lot of before. And then your mind and your body ask you those questions. Why you don't just go home, right? If you don't feel good, go home and then sleep, right? And then you're like, no, motherfucker, let's go, right? That's your mind. And if you don't have a why, right, you're not going to do this. And my why is always to challenge myself, right? It's my own pride, my pride versus my pride. So you ask yourselves, what is your why? Because if you can't answer your simple why question, it will be very hard for you to run the 90-day run, okay? All the updates, everything else will come. One more big important thing is, if you go into the announcement chat, right? We have a new crypto educator. He's called Jay Pell. Hopefully I pronounced the name more or less correctly. He's like a very, very big guy in cryptos, and he will focus on NFTs, on crypto. And he has a new channel, and you can get this new channel if you go into the announcement chat, right? So if you go into the announcement chat from iGenius, you can find the announcement chat on the alerts one, right? Alerts one, you have that. And here you will have, the announcement with, where is it here? Join the new Crypto Talk channel here, guys, okay? That's for you. It's a very, very crazy guy. He's very well known to the market. A lot of people messaged me and told me he's a crazy, crazy guy. I don't personally didn't know him, but I trust the people that say that he's a crazy guy. So yeah, guys, that was it. That was everything about today's Nugget call, international Nugget call. Prepare yourself for the 90-day run. Okay, have a beautiful day and a beautiful night and beautiful whatever with your family, right? New Year's Eve and Christmas dinner and whatever, right? And prepare yourselves for 90 days run and to really change your life, right? So stay blessed, guys. We see us on the upcoming call, and I will let you know regarding the 90 days run. Bye-bye.